All right, my loves. It has literally, my computer, my laptop keeps updating and resetting everything. Once I get it perfect, everything goes back through and they update the phone. Why do they? I know people love the updates. I hate the updates because I have to go through and reset everything back. And it just never is. It takes me forever because I'm not technically savvy like that. I need Jesse. I need Jesse to come set my stuff up, and every time he tries to come down, I'm doing something for the weekend. But Jesse, we got to get together because I need you to help me. I need you to help me set things up because I'm getting so frustrated. And I don't know if this is Mercury. I don't want to give any type of power to the M, but I'm just like, starting off with a vent. So you guys, I was gonna try to start the monthlies today, but literally it has taken me forever to reset everything back and I'm exhausted. I'm mentally challenged with that. So I'm going to do spirit messages. I'm going to try to start the monthly sometime this week. Maybe I can pull out two tomorrow, starting with Gemini, and then probably try to catch up with the rest by the weekend and then next week. But bear with me because it's coming. It's not June yet, is it? I think I still have some time. I was trying to get it way before June, but I was helping my sister out and doing some other things with family, so y'all know how this is. So my little rant is over. My little technic computer I can't even say the word computer meltdown is done. So you know how we do this. We're gonna pick a card from 1 through 6. We're gonna let spirit give you guidance. So connect with your God, your goddess, whatever deity that you work with that brings messages into you. Focus on numbers 1 through 6. Could be one card, could end up being two, could end up being the whole reading. Get in where you fit in with it. If it does not apply to you, don't worry about it. We will be back with new messages next week. Let's see. Messages for my people. Let's clear this deck first, you guys. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm in Texas and it's just like nonstop raining. I mean, my gardens are loving it because they're getting like really, really big. My cantaloupe is like taking over. So I'm going to have to uproot it and replant that somewhere else with the watermelon. But that took off. The cantaloupe and the cucumbers literally took over the whole garden. So I think I didn't kind of zone it right within the garden because they're kind of choking the tomatoes. But I'm new to this. But my shit is growing. My shit is growing. So I'm grateful for the rain. Also, too, if you're gonna do any type of spiritual cleanses, collect your rainwater. We got what is it? A full moon coming up, and it's an eclipse moon. And if you do any type of chaos or baneful magic. Some of you are going to be using it for that. But if you're blessed to have thunderstorms and that moon energy, you can make you some really good war water. So collect. I have like 2 gallons, three gallons out there collecting water now because you can use it for your cleansings and for your working. Don't let it go to waste. If you're in Texas and you're near, swamps and things like that, get you some of that dirty water. If you're pulling from the river, definitely leave your offerings. Always think spirit for everything that comes through, whether you're pulling off of your plants, you're gathering some water, you're using some vines or something outside. Anything that you're taking from nature, you need to be appreciative of. Thank it for, the sacrifice and for it allowing you to use it and the energy that comes with it. All right. I'm off of that soapbox too. Let's get into the messages from my people. Spirit messages, any guidance, anything my people need to know. Give the people what they want. Let's get into it. All right, messages for the people. What came out? Oh, card number 1. What's going on with y'all? Messages for the people. Let's see what flipped. All righty. Oh, card number 2. Look like y'all need to watch your back. Ah, card number 3. Card number 3, you've been getting something with that for a while about asserting yourself or putting your boundaries with people. So you may have some people that are really testing you. So you may end up having to get in on that. Let me see. Card number 5. Card number 5, we just had everything flip. So let's see. Now I got to go dig for it. Be right back, card number 5. Right back. Oh, Interesting. Card number 5. Seems like you don't have that last one too. Let's see what's going on. Oh, card number 6. Y'all got a freaking book. But we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. So let's see. I think I got everybody. I'm going to just go with what we have on here. All right, card number 1. Card number 1. Somebody need a timeout. Whether this is you, somebody that you're dealing with, there's some anger. There may have been some miscommunication. Now, we know that Mercury is the planet of communication. And it is in retrograde. I think we're in the shadow period, so I don't think it has quite retrograded yet. But then we have eclipses coming in too. So be prepared for some misunderstandings. Just like, oh, you called me a bitch. No, I didn't call you a bitch. You know, you're angry at me. Why are we not friends anymore? Why did you delete me? In fact, I talked to a friend last night about this because we both got deleted by somebody and I didn't even know. Because I didn't even care. But it was one of those things where it's like, okay, well, what happened? What did I do? And I was like, well, shit, I didn't do shit. You don't have to do anything. Somebody could be going through something. I mean, there's a lot of mood swings that are going on. There's a lot of chaotic energy that's coming in. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing for you. It basically is, if it is not your shit, don't get involved. If it is not your lane, don't try to slide up in it. It's one of those things where if you're not one of these people that needs this time out, just stay where you're at. Stay in your corner. You know, get you some comfort food so you can sit back and watch the fuckery that's about to go on the rest of this month. But if you really aren't involved with this, try not to get involved with it. Now, for some of you, you might get got. We got this angry card. Somebody's pissed. They are pissed. Somebody said the wrong thing, did the wrong thing, took some money they weren't supposed to take, slept with somebody they weren't supposed to sleep with, lied about something they weren't supposed to be lying about. Somebody's mad. Now, this could be you doing this to someone, because it's a general read, or somebody could be doing this to you. Whatever it is, somebody's like, you know what? You need to stay over there. We ain't talking for a while. I need some time to let this kind of, soak in and let me go ahead and heal from it. So some of you might be dealing with some people where it's like, look, I can't fuck with you right now. I need some energy cleanse. I need some time out. You could have somebody coming to you, card number 1, and it's like, look, I really don't want to put any energy into you. Let the people have their space. I'm a proponent for if you mad, and you need to work it out, you go ahead and work it out over there. I'm not going to play therapist. I'm not. If you really need one, go see one. If you're having anger management problems and you know that you're one of these people that, goes from 0 to 100, and that would be me. That's why I don't get in people involved with shit that don't belong to me. But for some of you, if you know that you have this issue where you can get really upset over something very, minute, don't get involved with it if it's not your issue. If it is your issue, I would say, especially this month, choose your battles wisely. Card number 1. Do you really need to say something? If you're that upset, do you really? I'm at the point where it's like if I'm really, really pissed off, I'm like, I'm not just ever fucking with you again in life. We don't need to do the timeout. It's a done deal. Some of you might be coming to this energy. If you're that upset with somebody and if this is a regular thing, then you need to go ahead and walk away from it or close doors. It doesn't matter if it's family, friend, coworker, whatever. If you have somebody that's putting you in this energy, and you feel like you need to walk away from it, you need to walk away from it. Some of you could be dealing with some people that are just going through some shit that ain't your shit. They mad, they having breakdowns, they dealing with some horrible mood swings, and they're gonna latch out on, or lash out, yes, on anybody that gets involved or gets in the thing. What I'm getting is somebody who's like a volcano. Like they literally know they're about to explode. And it may not even be your problem, but they may take it out on you. So if you don't have to get involved, card number 1, don't. Card number 2, we have manipulation. You got somebody playing you like a puppet. If this is not them, this is you trying to do this to somebody else. Now, I feel like this person, whoever's manipulating, is putting a lot of thought into it. This person is focusing on their moves. So I don't know, what would you call this, marionette? Where you're manipulating the puppets or whatever. I feel like this person is focusing on their manipulation. So you might have somebody that is lying, putting a lot of things together. It's almost like when you lie and you got to come up with the next slide and you got to come up with the next slide. Whatever it is, some of you may catch somebody slipping. You may be realizing that they are manipulating you. I get little people on this too. For a few, this could even be children. You may have somebody that is really trying to play with your emotions. Some of you may even be feeling like you're being manipulated by people. I mean, of course, pay attention. Pay attention to that energy. Start looking at the people around you. Who's taking from you? You know, who is doing things or having you do things where you don't want to do them. And really, if you're an adult and you don't want to do shit, you don't have to do shit. I was talking to somebody the other day where they were talking about paying somebody's bills and they didn't want to pay it. Why? Why are you paying the bills? There's no contract that says you have to pay it. So if you're obligated or you're feeling obligated to something that you no longer want to be obligated to, or if you're allowing somebody to sleep on your couch longer than you want them there, or you're allowing somebody to drive your car when you really need to drive it, or you just allowing people to overstep boundaries, you need to look at your circle and the people that you're dealing with, because some of you are dealing with a master manipulator, somebody who's really calculating. They're taking the time to figure out how to pull and push your buttons to get what they want out of it. So I feel like that something is going to come to light. I feel like with the energy around this person, that some of you are going to see it because they really seem like they've been doing this for a while with you. So you may be coming to the end of a cycle. I wonder if this is what's causing the anger and the feeling like I need to pull away from something. Maybe some of you are connecting with somebody where you feel like they're using me. They're using my energy. They're using my time. Pay attention to the people in your circle, what they're taking, but they're not giving back. All right, card number three. Card number three, asserting yourself. Some of you got to open your mouth. Maybe you need to talk to someone. Maybe there's something that you're holding in and you're not really saying. I get some type of energy of not wanting conflict. Now, we've talked about this before. Speaking your truth is not necessarily conflict. It all is how you walk into it. If you're having an issue with somebody and you walk in and the first thing you're like, bitch, you got me fucked up, somebody automatically is going to be on the defense. Like, oh, what? What you call me? What? I got who? What? That's going to start the conflict. So it's how you walk into that situation. If you have a problem with somebody, sis, I let you borrow that $100 last month to get that outfit that you wanted to go out with that no good guy. Well, you might don't say no good. That guy, but you didn't, you forgot me. You forgot me, girl. I know you got your stimulus. I know you got some pocket change, but you forgot about me. Let's talk about it. What can we do? You got 50 today. You got to figure out how to talk. Some of you, it doesn't have to be a conflict, but it may be an uncomfortable conversation, is what I'm getting. And I get that. Those are the worst when you have to bring up something that you shouldn't have to bring up. Nobody wants to deal with that energy. But for some of you, you may have somebody manipulating you or taking advantage of you because you're not saying anything. And this could be with anything. If somebody is, using your time and they're not, confiscating you, or compensating you, I should say, you're working for somebody, they're not paying you. Or you're doing things and this person is kind of like, okay, well, I need you to do this and then I need you to do that. And you're like, okay, wait, I came to do one thing. Some of you may have to speak up to this energy. If this is something that has to do with time or money, I feel like you need to go ahead and get it out or it could cause some problem. Some of you might have some issue with this person and it's not going to be so much them not paying you back. It's going to be the anger that comes out of not asserting yourself. So this could be a really specific message for one person. But I'm getting something with manipulation, somebody knowing they're being manipulated, they're not seeing anything, and there's some anger that's coming through, and somebody's feeling like I need to pull away. I need some me time, or I need to break away from something. So if you are in this energy, your throat chakra may be having some problems. You may need to go ahead and speak up. And the easiest way to do that, of course, meditate on your throat chakra, but also get into the habit of saying no. Do it little with people you don't know. People that can you do this? No, I can't today. I'm sorry. The insurance people, oh, we want to talk to you about the update on your insurance or the warranty on your insurance. I appreciate you. No, I don't need it today. Click. Some of you need to get in the habit of using that word and setting boundaries with people and asserting yourself. If you do have to have a conversation, try not to go in and wait until everything is bubbling to the top. And then you're coming in with that energy. Everybody knows that energy where you come in and the person can already feel it. It's like somebody walking in and going, we need to talk. You already know there's nothing good coming out of that conversation. So, you know what? Be more diplomatic. I'm not going to say don't get your point across because Spirit is saying that you need to. But go ahead and do it in a way where you can be heard. Because if you go ahead and make it too confrontational at the beginning, the other person is going to shut down. They're not going to hear anything you're saying. They're going to want to fight. They're going to be thinking of what they're going to say to counteract what you're about to say. So you might have to do some soul searching on how to connect with the person that you're trying to talk to. Some people are just really difficult, and we do have that Mercury energy going into retrograde where every little thing might be taken the wrong way. So if you can put that off for a little bit, do it. But at some point, it looks like some of you really need to have this talk. Don't wait till you get into this movement, though, of this anger. Don't wait till you build all that up. You want to make sure that you try to talk while you still can be logical with it. All right. Card number 4. Card number 4, we got a stalker. And I can't remember card number 4 if we got this before. Some of y'all are being watched. Now we got possessive, obsessive. Somebody is keeping an eye on you for whatever reason. Now, possessive obsessive is not a good energy to me. It's almost like people following you. They don't like you, but they keep following your page and looking what they doing, who they dating, what's going on. Let me get their picture off of here. Whatever it is, you may have somebody that's in your business. And they're in the business because they haven't let go of you. Whether this was a romantic relationship and somebody broke up and it's like, I want to see if they're dating other people. Are they going out? Are they sleeping with somebody? Are they bringing somebody around the kids? Are they getting married? Some of you may have a person that you broke up with that's still trying to connect with your energy. Some of you, I really feel like this is just somebody who's spying on you. They can't stop. They may not want anything from you. They may not even want to do anything, but it's almost like they're fixated on you. Maybe some of you are doing something really good. There's an energy of someone that is watching. And let's see. Let's look a little bit deeper. Why are they watching? Because I do feel like there's some type of obsessive energy there. Is this someone who just feels like, oh, you're so cute and you're going to be with me and I'm going to stalk you until I can meet you, which is creepy, but I guess it depends on how they step forward. And you have some people who do that on Facebook or Instagram. They watch your pictures and where you travel and what restaurants you go into, and then that's their opening. They just happen to pop up and be walking their dog there that day, and it's like, oh, we just ran into each other. Some of this is that they've been stalking you. They've been trying to figure out how to get an opening. And I guess nowadays, dating is different, especially with social media where everybody's living on social media. Everybody's checking in. So, Spirit, what is this obsession with this person? Why are they stalking? What is this obsession? All right. We have partnership. Now, it could be somebody that you work with that is trying to get to know you. We do have a fire energy. So this could be a fire sign person, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They may be trying to, what do you call it when you're in the military and you're doing intel? I feel like somebody is really trying to get some information on someone. Now, we got addictions. Oh, somebody may be married. They may be married. Maybe that's why they can't come forward with you. So they're like trying to see what's going on. Or either this person thinks you're already in a relationship and they're trying to figure it out. Because we got somebody that's looking at a commitment. Trying to figure out what's going on with this commitment. Could go 1-2 ways. This person could be married, trying to figure out if you are the person that they want to play with and if you're up to playing with a married person, or they could be trying to see if you're already in a relationship. For some of you, this could have been somebody that you literally have not met yet, but they've already found bonded with you some kind of way, which could be, depends on how they come at you. So I will say, male or female, if you're running into people and, you feel some type of weird vibe off of this person, or you're getting messages from somebody that you would rather not get messages from, you might want to back away from this energy. Go back through your friends list, set, perimeters on your social media with who can see what. For a few of you, this may even be somebody that you broke up with, exes that are still trying to figure out, I got feelings for you, I want to see what's going on with you. We got somebody who's definitely obsessed and possessive. And that's the energy that kind of bothers me, is that you may have somebody who may not be able to let go. Like, I'm watching you because I can't let you go. And I got to say, if they don't want you, move on. There's a bunch of people out there that may. because this may not be good energy. Some of you, this could be even abusive energy. So be really careful, especially if you got somebody, a aggressive person. I don't want to put it on just fire signs. If you have somebody who's coming in that's real aggressive and they won't take no for an answer, and you're asserting yourself with this person, maybe they manipulated you and you walked away from the situation, there could have been some anger. For some of you, this could definitely be an abusive relationship, because I feel like somebody wants some alone time, or they're putting somebody in a time out. And it could have been that this person was very possessive or obsessive. The way they're holding on to that chain with that fist, like, I'm not going to let you go. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that was a very toxic relationship, and they're still trying to keep this relationship going. That could be too why spirit is saying that you need to set your boundaries with this person. Some of you may be feeling scared to do it, though. If you are in an abusive situation, please be careful. You do not want to confront somebody that is in an energy of not, they're feeling like there's ownership. You may have to recruit family members or other people to help you get out of the situation. And please reach out if you are in a situation. I don't really see the stuck card and self-imposed bondage on this yet. But some of you might be in a situation where you want to walk away from something that's not healthy, and the person is not going to be open to letting you go. It's a very hard relationship to be in when you are somebody's possession, because they really feel like there's ownership. I hope if this is for a specific person that you're finding some help with this. I really do. Reach out. And if I can help you, reach out to me. Okay, card number 5. Card number 5, we have the Passion card. Now, for some of you, you could be really connecting with somebody that has some good. I mean, it could be just like, oh, I met somebody. And we've seen this before, card number 5. So for some of you, you may have this person coming, or either you have come across this person where, you are digmatized, or, the JJ-matized, whatever it is, somebody is, enjoying the pleasure principle of this. And that's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with it. If this is consensual, you're enjoying yourself, whether you're married, not married, whatever, that ain't none of my business. And don't leave it in the comments. I don't need the full story about it. But if you are in this connection with somebody, there could be a very passionate sexual relationship, and it may not be about love. I mean, you're adults. If this is what's getting you off right now and you're enjoying it, they understand it, you understand it. Spirit is like, just don't play games. Now, for some of y'all could have put a little, good to good, too good on somebody. And they might be talking about, y'all know how y'all be in bed. Is it mine? Is it mine? You be like, yes, daddy. Yes, mama, it's yours. Y'all know y'all be lying to them people. Stop lying to them people. Tell them, no, I'm going to let you borrow it for right now. But some of y'all giving ownership of something that these people don't need to own. Now, if you signed a marriage contract, they still don't own that shit. That shit still don't own. They don't own that. That's still yours. You get to decide when you want to use it and not use it. Don't let people tell you differently. Now, look, I'm going to fuck up some people's marriage. I'm going to fuck up some people's marriages, but it's the truth. Your shit is your shit. You get to use it when you want to. Some of you could be dealing with an energy of somebody who feels like this is theirs. Don't put that out there. Some people, they're a little touched in the head. You tell them that shit belongs to them, they think it really belongs to them. So, if you're having fun with somebody and this is good, you might be, digmatized too, where you like, look, I'm sitting out in your driveway at 3 o'clock in the morning, waiting to see when you come home. If you're bringing somebody else in because this is mine, don't do that. Don't get arrested. But for some of you, it definitely could be a very, very strong sexual connection, and it could be doing a little something to you. Be really careful that you're honest with people, you're open with people. If you are married, if you're seeing other people, because you're dealing with an energy of somebody that may not be quite stable. I mean, a lot of people think that's cute. People camping out on their yard and knocking on their windows and stuff. I'm in Texas. You get shot down here for that shit. You can't just be doing all that. So some of y'all got to be really careful what energy you put out and who you put out to it. We just coming out of COVID. Some people still trying to find a balance with this stuff, you guys. Don't play with people's emotion. Don't do it. All right? Now let me get on. Card number 6. Card number 6. We had a book that came out. We really did. So let's see. We got watch your mouth. Some of y'all might be getting very, very aggravated. You could be saying some things that are hurting people. Maybe you're wanting to sting people. I don't know. This could even be negative self-talk with yourself. Be really careful, because the reason I'm saying that is because we have self-imposed bondage. Somebody feeling like I'm stuck, I can't get out of a situation, but you can break these strings. There's nothing holding you back. Somebody could be, battling themselves. We also got feeling trapped, and every time this person tries to move or change something, it's painful. The barbed wire is cutting into that. So some of you may have a change that is coming, and you're feeling like you're bound, like I can't do it, spirit. I just can't do it. And spirit is like, yeah, you can. And you're like, no, spirit, I'm stuck. Don't you see I'm stuck? And I feel like some of you are being pushed out of a bad situation now. This could even be somebody talking to you crazy. And some of you feeling like I got to stay there and take it, because we got the speak up card. Some of you are not opening your mouth to something that makes you feel very uncomfortable. And it could be somebody could be verbally abusing you and you feel trapped in that situation. Now, if this is a situation where you're dealing with something or someone that is possessive, maybe a few of you are afraid or you do feel trapped in this energy. If not, some of you, this could be negative self talk. You literally could be talking to yourself and saying, I'm not good. I'm not worthy. I don't deserve anything. I'm stuck. I'm going to forever be stuck. I'm going to, never be happy. Spirit is saying, no, this is not them holding you back. When you look at this card, this is self. So even if you're dealing with somebody who could be abusive to you verbally, because we got two cards that are showing speak up and watch your mouth. Somebody could be talking to you crazy. And you're like, I'm not going to say nothing. I don't want no conflict. I'm not going to say anything. Spirit is like, this is self-imposed. You can walk away from this energy. If this is you doing it to yourself, this is self-imposed. So be careful that you're not being, what do you call it? Self-defeating of yourself. Some of you could be talking some really negative things into your life. Like sometimes you go in the bathroom and you see that little Buddha belly hanging. You're like, damn it. Damn it. Stomach, you ain't cute. You ain't hot. How you let yourself get like this? I told your ass to stop eating them Oreos and you would not stop. And this is what we got. Now what the fuck we supposed to do with this in the summertime? You can't put on no two-piece. But maybe, and I'm learning this, maybe what we need to do is need to put a little coconut oil on the Buddha belly and be like, you know what? COVID was a really hard year. You was a little confused. You sat on the couch and you just kept eating them Lay's potato chips with the onion dip and binge watching because you didn't know what else to do. You thought the world was in it. And you needed some comfort. And that's what this is. This was comfort. But now we don't need this anymore. Now we can get out and we can go walk. And I can show you some sun and we can let the vitamin D hit you. And that way you can start feeling better and moving around. And then, next summer, maybe, you'll be in a better place where you'll be more open to being exposed. So it's how you talk. It's how you talk. If you're dealing with somebody who's kind of putting you down for something, for some of you, you may need to speak up. Maybe it's time for you to break out of this cycle. I don't need you to talk to me that way. You don't need to be saying that. Now, of course, if it was me, the Libra me would be like, you got me fucked up. Especially if you hit a chord with me, I'd be like, look. But we know that we cannot do that in every relationship, especially when we might be dealing with some energy that is a little bit touched, whether this is you or the other person. Because for some of you, we got to be honest. Self-imposed bondage means that you could be your own abuser. And we've all been there. We've all did some self-talk that was not exactly the most positive thing, but you want to make sure that you don't get stuck in this because you can pull this off. You can pull this blindfold, you can pull these strips off, but for some of you, this change is going to be painful because it looks like the more you try to move, that shadow work is coming in. The stuff that you don't want to deal with may be coming in, and you got to go ahead and get out of it. You're not trapped. Spirit is not holding you back. Life is not holding you back. So now we got to look at it and be like, damn, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? What do I need to do? And some, maybe it's time to seek out therapy. Maybe it's time to go to a clergy person. Maybe it's time to, really connect with spirit. While you out there putting some vitamin D on your belly, maybe you need to have a come to, the nature, the universe moment where it's like, okay, what do I need to do to make myself feel better? To come out of this energy, because I don't like this energy, spirit. I don't like it. It's not hot. It's not cute. It doesn't make me feel good. And shit, we only got one life to live. The COVID taught me anything, god damn it. I'm gonna have to find happiness and smiles and shit where I can find it, because some people aren't here to enjoy it. So I got to enjoy it for them and me. So some of you might be dealing with that energy. That self-imposed energy is hard. It's self-sabotage. We've been there. Nobody on here can sit up here and say, I've never done something that really fucked me up because I was scared. And that's a lot of time where self-imposed fears come in. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to fuck it up so that it's not even an option anymore. So if you're doing this to yourself, card number 6, it's time to be accountable for what's going on. What do I need to do to change it? And if you can't do it by yourself, then it's time to reach out for other people and really be open to changing it. The change is going to be painful. We saw that with the barbed wire. Some of you are going through some stuff. We're not going to make light of it. You're not the only one. There's a lot of people that are dealing with anxiety and depression because we came out of a really, really hard time. But be patient with yourself and love yourself. You made it. If you're watching this, you pulled through this. You pulled through this. So let's go ahead and go to that next step. What else can I do? What other step can I do? Where's the next change going to take me? Let's be excited about it. Don't be scared of it. Shit, you already went through hell. You went through a year of hell. Some people didn't make it, but you did. All right, card number 6. Love you guys.